If you want your kids to hate each other when you die, keep scrolling. But if you don't, listen to this, because I've seen it happen way too many times. Families that were once close, destroyed. Siblings that grew up side by side, not speaking, all because nobody prepared. Nobody wanted to talk about death. Nobody made a plan. When mama or daddy passes without a living trust, the courts get to decide what happens. And when that happens, love turns to lawsuits. Keep the courts out your business. Just look at what happened to some of our icons. Prince died in 2016 with no will or trust. His estate was worth about $156 million. His 6 siblings fought for 6 years, arguing over who deserved more. And one of his sisters claimed she was entitled because she was a full sister, not a half sibling. The battle went on so long that one of his brothers died before the estate was even settled. And after taxes, court fees, and legal battles, tens of millions of dollars were lost. John Singleton, the brilliant director who gave us Boys in the Hood, he had a trust, but here's the problem. He never updated it. When he created it, he had just 1 child, but by the time he passed, he had 7. His daughter thought she should be in control. His baby mama sued the estate for unpaid child support, and his mother went to court to protect what her son built. It took years of fighting, but eventually the judge put her in charge so the estate could be distributed equally amongst all of his children. Damage was already done. What was once worth an estimated $35 million was whittled down to about $6.8 million after debts, fees, and infighting. That's what happens when a trust isn't updated as life changes. Now let's talk about James Brown, the godfather of soul. The chaos that ensued upon his death. His estate was worth around $100 million, and it took 15 years to settle. His family fought over his widow's legitimacy, his children sued each other, and family secrets came out. Meanwhile, his body sat on ice for months because nobody could even agree on where or how to bury this man. That's the level of pain and dysfunction probate brings, even when you thought you've done everything right. And then there's Aretha Franklin. Her estate was worth around $80 million. She didn't have a formal will or a trust. She just had a scribbled piece of paper that was found in her couch cushions. It was handwritten, but it was legally valid. Still, her sons fought in court for 5 years over which version was real. By the time the dust settled, between the taxes, the attorney fees, years of legal fees, her estate dropped from $80 million to $6 million, and her family still isn't whole. These are people who have millions, but you don't have to be rich for your family to go through the same heartache. And for us, y'all, it hits even harder for Black people because we've already been fighting uphill for generations through slavery, redlining, predatory lending, and systematic racism.